What's up YouTube? For tonight's video, we have a full Mega Pokemon team. Now these are Pokemon that I'd love to see have a Mega Evolution because they're really like kind of out there Pokemon that are not really used too much or commonly thought to have a Mega Evolution. Now, if you have a Pokemon you think you'd love to have a Mega Evolution or you think it'd be a really cool idea, please leave it below in the comment section right now. Go get some keyboard action. Put it below in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, yesterday, thank you to all the people that rocked up the stream. That was amazing. We are doing that one again. Now, this was a battle on my chat. This one was against Germ, and I've got an amazing team here, people. I'm going to go through my sets as usual. So, to lead things off, we have a special Shuckle. Now, I don't mean this is in a special Shuckle set. I actually mean this is a special Shuckle set with special moves. So this has Final Gambit, Earth Power, Struggle Bug, and Sludge Wave, Gluttony, and Wikiberry. So we got the Love Disc going for a normal MZ Splash. I got to get rid of this threat right away, people. Going for the Final Gambit and taking it out in one shot. Man, I was lucky. I was lucky to take that out right because I could have got swept by that thing. Splash Love Disc it's meta. So now we have the Hypno coming out. This was where the battle started to get pretty interesting. Not that the first turn wasn't. It was quite entertaining too. So I'm sending out my Unknown. So imagine Mega Unknown, people. Imagine that. Just the whole alphabet stuffed into one sprite. That'd be amazing. So going for the Hidden Power Psychic. Now the Hypno's going to go for the Trick Room. That's a little bit annoying. Now I actually really don't want to swap any of my other Pokemon into Hypno because yeah, I think I'm just going to leave my Unknown here to get KO'd and then swap another Pokemon in. Anyway, so the Hypno's going to go for the Swagger. Unknown misses it somehow. Now it's going to go for yet another Hidden Power. Now this was a Max Health, Max Special Attack, Assault Vest Unknown. Very, very bulky, people. Very, very bulky. So now it's going to go for a Swagger. This time it's going to land on my Unknown, boosting attack by 2 stages. So I kind of got the idea what this this Hypno could be doing, and I've got a little plan myself too, but I won't give that away just yet. So I'm going to get through the confusion, which is nice, getting another Hidden Power off. Now, Hidden Power Psychic against Hypno is about a 27 hit KO, so we're getting pretty close to the halfway point. So getting hit by yet another Swagger, it's going to keep boosting my attack. So clearly the Hypno is obviously trying to give me attack, and it's going to use Psych Up and copy my stat changes. But that's fine. I do have a little plan. So we had Mega Shuckle. I thought that'd be really cool, and Mega Unknown. That'd be really like. Come on, give me some good Mega Pokemon that you like to see in the comments, people. Now, if you enjoy these same teams and you're hyped for them being back, give me a little like in the like section. So now we have the Psych Up coming from the Hypno. It's got a copy +6 in attack, so it's coming quite threatening. So we know it's got Swagger, we know it's got Trick Room, and we know it's got Psych Up, right? So it's going to only have one attack, I was thinking, or maybe it's got Zen Headbutt. But it has Drain Punch, which is not very effective against Unknown, but then again, Unknown isn't what you call most bulky Pokemon in the world, and that is going to go down to a Drain Punch. And I was thinking, I've got the perfect Pokemon to swap into this. However, I want to try something out first. But I went into my Ditto first start things off. So Ditto, obviously, swapping into the Imposter there is automatically going to copy the Hypno stats. So I've now got +6 in attack too. Now, obviously, I've only got 5 PP of each move. So I went for the Swagger and missed. I'm like, oh, god damn. Now the opposing Hypno is going to set up the Trick Room, twisting the dimensions. So going for the Swagger again, obviously it's a speed tie. This was a max health Ditto. Now the item was actually Quick Claw. So I got the Swagger on the Hypno. Now I was hoping this would hit itself in confusion for some major assault, and it does! Look how much damage that does! Almost taking it out. Now I'm going to go for the scummy Drain Punch to take it out. Now I'm actually starting to sweep with the Hypno. Well, the Hypno that the opponent created, I am now using now. So that was awesome. So now I've got the Trick Room up, which is going to suit my Hypno because it's based off the other one's stats. Now we have the oh my goodness, we have the Iron Head coming from the Titan. Now not doing too much. Now I'm going to go for the Drain Punch. I've got +6, and that just absolutely decimates it in one shot. So sweeping through, people, Swagger, Psych Up Swagger, a Drain Punch, Hypno Sweep. You won't believe it. So that's down. That's pretty good. So we've got 3 more Pokemon to go. The main thing is we talk out the Love Disc. You've got to take out the threats first, people. Just remember that. So now we've got Tree Lord coming. It's going to frisk out my scummy Quick Claw. So by this time, my plan was real. It's going to go for a Hyper Beam. It misses. Oh, man, that was savage. So now I'm going to hit Tree Lord. Almost taking out with Drain Punch. It's going to eat a berry in the clouds and become healthy again. So it's going to obviously go down to the next Drain Punch. The Twisted Dimensions turn to normal. So now it's not going to be able to outspeed me because the Trick Room is now gone. Drain Punch takes it down, and Tree Lord is... well, it's going to go down to... it's going to fall on its coconuts. So we got 2 more Pokemon left. Being the Electros. Now, this is where the battles start to get interesting. You're probably like, oh man, this is, 6-0 easy peasy, but that's not how it rolled. So I went for the Drain Punch, almost taking out the Electros there. At least it's not called Jimmy Hat this time, and on 69 health. So it's going to hit me with the Acid Spray, dropping my special attack by 2 stages. Now, if you do remember, when Ditto actually transforms, it only gets 5 PP of every move. So I actually ran out of Drain Punches there. I couldn't do anything to the Electros at all, so I had to swap out. I had no more attacking moves left. So swapping into Mightyena. Now the Electros is going to go for Giga Drain on the swap here. Now this Mightyena was a pretty fun set actually. This was a max attack, max speed. We had me first, Normalium Z, to get that plus 2 in the speed and copy the move of the opponent and getting that 50% extra boost in stab if it was successful. I also had Crunch, Play Rough, and Fire Fang Moxie's ability, so it worked pretty nicely. So going for the me first, hoping it goes for a, I don't know, it'd be amazing if it went for something decent, but it's going to go for Gigavolt Havoc. I'm guessing that's going to come off like Thunderbolt or something. So we have the Mightyena going for the the me first Thunderbolt, which is going to do monkeys to Electros. Guys, look at this. Look at that. That was a crit. That was actually a crit. What the So anyway, the Electros is going to go for the T-Bolt, and that's going to take me down. But that's all good. I got some solid me first Thunderbolt Mightyena Adamant Nature damage. So it's got the leftovers, which basically recovers all the damage that Mightyena did. So I've still got Ditto waiting in the wings, but I want to bring in another Pokemon, which is Ditto. Gotcha. So now I'm transforming into the Electros. I can see what moves it's got now. So it's the best move it can really do. It's got Thunderbolt, it's got Giga Drain. I actually get the Quick Claw activation too, and it's got Acid Spray, which is going to drop the special defense of the Electros. So I thought I could drop the special defense and then go for another Acid Spray afterwards to take it out. So the opposing Electros is going to go for a Acid Spray too, dropping my special defense harshly. I quite like that move, it's really cool. So a little bit of leftovers from the Electros, but that's fine. If I do another move, that's going to be enough to take it out. However, the Electros is going to go for Giga Drain itself, and that's enough to take out my Ditto! Oh no, it's getting a lot of its health back now, man. This is starting to be a big problem now. So Ditto is down. I've only got 2 Pokemon remaining. Somehow this battle has evened up again after the early shenanigans. So now I've got Mega Dugtrio here. Can you imagine Mega Dugtrio? It'd be like, it would bust out of the sand and have like, I don't know, its guns would be like little Diglets. Anyway, so it's going to use the Giga Drain. Obviously, the Stone Edge doesn't do anything at all. Just taking me down to my Focus Sash. This is a max speed, max attack Dugtrio. This was actually a Sand Force set, which works pretty well. Earthquake, Stone Edge, Sandstorm, and Reversal with the Focus Sash as the item. So now going for the Reversal on the Electros. I'm at full power now. Does some really solid damage. Oh, just missed the kill. Takes me out with a Disrespect Acid Spray. God damn it. Okay, so Dugtrio is down, but I still got 1 more Pokemon remain. I've got to get rid of this Condom. I mean, Electros. So I've got 1 Pokemon. It's only got a little bit of health left, which is nice. So I've got Mega Dunsparce here, people. The god himself. I want Mega Dunsparce to happen, because then, those wings would like grow and it would fly. So going for the Ancient Power, hoping for a Scummy Serengrace boost on the Electros. I get a crit, which wasn't too bad. I think that didn't really matter. I don't think that crit actually mattered at all. So the last Pokemon is the Silvally, which is the Fire Silvally. Now I've got Ancient Power. I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. I'm fairly bulky on my Dunpass too. Let me tell you what the sale's running. So I've got Max Health, Max Special Attack. I've got Assault Vest. I've got Thunder, Ancient Power, and Air Slash and Ice Beam. So the Ancient Power actually does a crit, does almost half health. I was like, damn, that's really, really good. Now Silvally's going to go for the Flamethrower. I was like, I'm going to take this fairly well, and I do, which was nice. Now I'm going to go for yet another Ancient Power here. So I'm like, I know the next Flamethrower is not going to be enough to take me out, and this is game here. So I'm like, good game, this is awesome. And then it uses Air Slash. I'm like, no, don't you even dare. And guess what? I get flinch. I'm the one who's meant to get the hacks, not the Silvally. And I'm going to go down to the Flamethrower. Oh, that's salty. That's not fair. That is the first battle, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm totally not so. What's up, YouTube? We're going to do a full Mega Pokemon team. That battle never actually happened. So leading things off with the Castform Floating Balls, and I'm leading things off with my Shuckle here. This is the battle on my chat against Amazon Ever. I'm so salty about that last battle. So, this is going to go for the Rain Dance. Obviously, it's going to change its form. Now, I was thinking of going for an actual attacking move other than Final Gambit on Shuckle, but I thought, nah, let's go for Final Gambit. That's going to be my best bet. So it's going to go into its rainy form, going for Final Gambit. Obviously, the only thing about Final Gambit on Shuckle, obviously, apart from it being a really slow Pokemon, it's got really crap health, which is kind of the reason I like to run it on, because no one would ever expect that. So now swapping in Mighty, and this battle was crazy. So we have the Mighty come in, go for the Crunch. I'm just going to finish it off and get the Moxie Crunch, right? Now, I was thinking, well, if I get a +1 attack, that's going to really snowball my Mighty in it and get a boost. And not many Pokemon are going to be able to come into this. There was one Pokemon I knew that would come in, which was Carbink. So I was like, bugger. There's not a lot I can actually do to this Pokemon. So I went for the Play Rough to get some damage on it, in case it did have, Sturd or anything like that. Now it's going to go for the Trick Room. So Trick Room is not good against Mighty Eater, because obviously this was a max speed, max attack Mighty Eater. And if it's got something like Moonblast or a Fairy type move, I'm going to go down very, very easily. So swapping in Old Trusty Unknown just to test the waters. It's going to be a physical Carbink with Sharpen. I love Sharpen. It's such a cool move. That's going to boost the attack of the Carbink. So obviously I'm guessing they're going to run something like Stone Edge, which they are, and the Stone Edge is going to hit Unknown. I actually lived that. I don't even know how I lived that, and I get the Hidden Power Psychic off, doing amazing damage. So now the Carbink is going to go for the Gyro Ball. Obviously this works well with the Trick Room. I'd say it's probably running something like Brave Nature, and that is Unknown E down. Don't worry, people, I've got Dugtrio to finish this thing off. So as you know, I've got the Focus Sash. I can go for the Earthquake here, and now Carbink's going to go for, looks amazing using Gyro Ball. Almost taking my Dugtrio down to the Focus Sash, but not quite. Now I can go for the Earthquake, taking the Carbink out, so that's pretty good. However, the Carbink coming in did actually swap my Mighty Eater from Snowballing with Moxie, so that was, that obviously was a good Pokemon to swap in there. So now we've got a return of the Gorobus's tail here. This is where the battle started to get rather interesting. So I can't really do anything apart from go for Reversal or a Shaky Stone Edge. That really doesn't do too much at all. So the Gorobus, the Hunter, is going to go for the Shell Smash, boosting its stats way up. Plus it's raining as well, which is kind of scary. However, the rain is due to stop, which is good. The only bad thing is it's got +2 in special attack and speed as well. So I was wondering, is it going to be a special set? Is it going to be a physical set? So going for the Stone Edge, I still outspeeded after the Shell Smash. Get some nice damage, and that's going to be it for my Dugtrio. That is going down to the waterfall. So a very scary Pokemon at the moment. It's got a +2 in attack. And the only problem is I thought I could bring in my Dunsparce here, right, and go for the Thunder. That'll be easily enough to take it out. I've got enough bulk to actually probably live this one really badly. So Hunter is going to go for the Waterfall. I just lived, but I get flinched again on Dunsparce. Dunsparce, it happened again. Oh, so Dunsparce is going to go down. The soul is real, people. I'm down to my last Pokemon here, apart from my Mighty Eater. So now I've got my Ditto. I've got to transform into this Hunter. I've got no options at all. So transforming into Hunter, copying all its stats. Now I'm looking at its moves, right? It's got Sucker Punch, it's got Bounce, and Waterfall. So it's going to outspeed me, right, and go for the bounce. I'm like, bugger, Waterfall's going to miss. So now it's like, it's in the air, right? If I outspeed, I could go for bounce here. And I outspeed, am I able to bounce off the Hunter? So now its bounce is going to miss me. Oh my goodness, what is even happening? So obviously now it's in a vulnerable position. So it's going to go for the Waterfall itself. If only it went for bounce there, because then bounce would have actually missed on mine. But that is the Gorobus tail down. Man, that thing was a real threat. I nearly got destroyed by that. So now with the Huntail is out the way, we have the Banette here. So I can go for, I've got Sucker Punch on this. I don't really want to go for Sucker Punch. I thought I could just go for Waterfall against this thing. It's a nice step. So I get the Quick Claw. I don't think that mattered at all. Banette's not exactly the fastest Pokemon in the world. And that's going to take it down. I say that could have had Curse Body too. That could have Curse Bodied my Waterfall. I'm not sure what ability that was running. So now we've got the Kricketune. This thing is definitely not going to be able to outspeed me. I'm going to go for the Bounce again and bouncing right up into the air. Now I still have a Mighty Eater left, which I had 5 Fangs, so that was also an option against the Kricketune. I just had to worry about a stray Fell Stinger. That would have been really, really bad. So the Kricketune is going to go for a Z move. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have any choice or anything. It's going to get outsped. I'm going to avoid the Bug type move, and I'm going to go for the Bounce. So now the only thing I was worried about Bounce, right, has a nice paralysis. Obviously, I was going for the kills anyway, but It can miss too. I've had some really bad instances where Bounce has missed. So the Cricketune is down. The last Pokemon is the Wormadam. So it's quite, quite good that Cricketune and Wormadam were the last two Pokemon because I was able to hit them with a super effective Bounce. Now, this is a bad thing. If I miss with Bounce here, right, that was ball game because I would obviously go down to a grass type move and my Nina would absolutely get shredded by a bug type move. So I had to land this Bounce and thank goodness it lands and that is game. I hope you guys enjoyed both these battles. Make sure I've got some funny bloopers in this video and a bonus battle. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.